Hello, hello! Hi, everybody. What's up? What's up? We're gonna be smooth jazz tonight. We're just chilling to some smooth jazz and hanging out like it ain't nothing today. How you doing, Swank? How you doing, Chris, Nathan? How you guys doing? Cyber, Chayo, how you doing? DNA, not enough minerals. Any thoughts on the Layla? It is packed up already. I didn't get to use it as much as I wanted to because it has to go back to Clever like almost immediately. But I will tell you, I enjoyed my few hours of using it during the build stream. I didn't actually like type on it because I didn't have the right cable. So it is beautiful though. Like I said, even prior to the build stream, I looked at it at the meetup in Morgantown, West Virginia, and it was stunning. Like, it is a gorgeous keyboard. You don't really come across very, like, you know, low-key full-size boards like that. Oh gosh. Sorry, everybody. Will there be a significant difference between solder and hot swap Manta? I think the one I'm using is hot swap, is it not? Let me double check. Pretty sure it is. Oh, maybe it is solder. Oh no, maybe it is. I don't know what it is. Ray, thank you so much for the tier 1. I really appreciate you.
Time
and
flies.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate you too.
My man.
Sweet, thank you so much for the Prime. Thank you, guys. Is there going to be much of a difference? Maybe slightly. I think there's always a little bit of a difference between something like solder and hot swap. So, I always think there's a little bit. I respect you getting away from the mic for that. I ain't going to sneeze into the microphone. I ain't going to do that for you guys. On another note, I think this might be the last day I use the Manta. I want to use other keyboards, and I was thinking about it today, and I love this board. I love it, love it, love it, but I definitely, like, I have other keyboards, and I would like to maybe not use this one here. No, I mean, like, for the next week. I love this thing. Long story short, I also tried to move away to like a different keyboard as well, because I don't know. I also was like, yeah, you know what? Maybe I should use a different board, and I always return to this one here since I built it. I love this thing; it's so good. But I do think I have other ones I want to go back to and maybe use. So, as much as I love the Manta, you know, actually, let's set the time. What is it? 7:05. Let's set the time on this thing. There. Is that 7? Did I do that right? I don't remember how the clock works now. Pretty sure it is.
God damn, dude.
Dude, D-Wood, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Thank you, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alex is allergic to full-size boards.
Thank you for making my nights better.
Dude, thank you guys so much. Burn, thank you as well, man. We'll do a little giveaway today. We'll do that little giveaway. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Actually, I think this is set a little incorrectly here. It's 7:05, right? Oh, we went back an hour. That's right. I went the wrong way. It's supposed to be this way. Okay, 7:06. Okay, we're set now. We're set. Thank you, guys. Okay, let me go set up a giveaway. Remember, these are mystery giveaways. If you want me to reveal what the giveaway is, I can do so in private or just tell you. But let me set it up for you guys. I also did get a hydrate redeemed. I have water here. One moment, guys. One moment. Let me just set this up. I honestly did not know we'd hit this today, so 1 second, please and thank you. Where is my... Okay, stream. I should probably move myself out of this. Hi, everybody. What's up? Man. Let's see. Dashboard. A private giveaway? No, it's not a private one. Remember, winner does have to pay for shipping here. However, you get a full set of switches and a full keyboard, so. And usually I mod all the switches. giveaways. Mystery number 3. So this is our 3rd mystery giveaway. And 1 ticket. Good luck, everybody. But yeah, thank you guys. I'll be running all of these. Oh wait, Knack, I totally missed your gifted subs too. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you. And Jordan, thank you so much. Knack, Burn, D-Wood, thank you guys all so much for the gifted. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Oh shit. Wait. How do you unblock a term? Wait. Pause. It's not going through because it's blocked. Oh my god. Adam blocking terms. 1 second. Unblock, is it? No, it's Oh my god, dude. Gatekeeping? Scuffed? Dude, psych for real. I don't know how to take out the banned term. 1 sec. Classic Adam? Hold on. Let me just message Adam really quick. Where is that guy? And it did it? And it can't do it, bro. And it can't do it. I thought it was unblock, but I guess it's not unblock. Not just a username. Huh. Ask ChatGPT? Where's Avo? Bro, I don't know. Everyone's just gone today. 1 sec. Adam's telling me right now. That would be funny if Adam changed the term to unblock it. Well, I thought it was unblocked for the longest time, but I guess unblocks for usernames. Oh, Adam only knows how to do it in mod view. Well, shit. 1 second. I'll figure it out in mod view as well. Let me just go to... That's a really good idea. 1 second, guys. Let's see. Is this mod view? Can I do mod stuff on this? Mod view. Let's see. I don't know how to fucking do it. I've never done it. Yeah, blocked term. How do you unblock a term? You know, I'm just asking ChatGPT, dude. Fuck this. How do I unblock term in Twitch? Oh, there's Frank. Can you unblock the word exclamation point ticket? Honestly, ChatGPT didn't fucking help me either, so it's just... Can you unblock that? How do I get good at mod view? I don't know, bro. Look at our youth relying on AI to get things done. Shake my head. There, it's done. I think it's done. No, it's not. It's not done yet. Wait, pause. It's not done yet. I don't know how to unblock a term, bro. Stop. Let Frank do it. And then we'll figure it out. I don't know how 2 people got around that, though. I don't get it. Let him cook? Yeah, let Frank cook real quick. Pause. What shirt are you wearing? It has a super thick collar. I don't know. Thank you, Oak. Appreciate you. How did you do that, Oak? I've only ever done that in like the super back end of Twitch. Alright, thanks, Oak. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate you. Quick question. In your best custom keyboards to try in 2025, you didn't list the Neo 80 CU. That's because I think the Core series is better. Quite frankly, I think that's the honest truth there. I think the Core series just makes more sense. In that recent article, here, we can go through it kind of together. So, my so far list is best value. I do think the Neo 65 Core wins, hands down. Like, I think maybe that's, maybe that's foreshadowing a little bit. But the Neo 65 Core is just such a good board. When it comes down to TKLs, I actually think the Evo 80 is an easier pick. Just because I feel like the Evo 80 is also like not visually too crazy, and it's just cheaper in general, and it's just easy to buy. I think that is a really good pick for just beginners. And then I really liked the Smoke 65 for just being different in general. So again, these aren't like definitive best of the year type things. These are just things that I've used this year that really stood out. So the Smoke 65 stood out to me a lot. I really like that board. Other recommendations I put were the Fuji 65 V2, just because it's in stock and there's a lot of them and they go on sale and come with like discounts on keycaps. That's the other one I picked for just something easy to pick up. The Fragment TKL was something to look forward to. I really like that board. The Obsidian, I know that already ran. Obsidian was just another board that I really think you should probably spend some time looking at. The Enzo E, fantastic, 1000% look at it. And that's it for my recommendations. I will be doing like a best of the year video and article towards the end, like towards, I guess, January-ish. But you have to be patient for that one there. So the giveaway works like this. If you type an exclamation point ticket, it puts in a ticket, and you have a chance
Hold up,
to
Adam
win a
suspiciously
keyboard on
absent
Twitch.
when we need to unlock it, and yet I see him being one of the first to enter. How convenient.
Did he enter? That's hilarious. Dude, that's hilarious, dude. But yeah, if you type an exclamation point ticket, you have a chance to win. It's a mystery keyboard. I thought it'd be fun to do some mystery giveaways up until when we start our Christmas giveaways. There's not a whole hell of a lot of these, but they're fun keyboard giveaways. So, and the only thing I ask for, just like all the more recent giveaways, is just you have to cover shipping. Unfortunately, it just doesn't make financial sense for me to cover shipping anymore. It's gotten to a point now where like I'd have to up the sub rate, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to make this cost more money than it needs to be. But it seems like no one's had a problem with that. Well, 2 people had a problem with that, but I've dealt with that privately. And when I say that, I'll tell you guys up front, I've just given the keyboard to another winner. That's it. Sent some screenshots of how I fixed it. Oh, you're all good, bro. You're all good, Oak. Love you, buddy. Alright, let's draw the giveaway winner here, shall we, guys? I'm going to close the giveaway in like 10 seconds. Yeah, everyone say thanks to Oak. Oak's the GOAT, bro. Big GOAT. Thanks for not letting that... Yeah. Long story short, I didn't want to let that ruin the fun here. Alright, winner is... Dude, Sixy, thank you so much for entering, and congratulations, Six. Wow, congrats. Let me quickly go... Oh, I accidentally closed that page. Six, congrats. Can you DM me? I haven't shipped out any of the mystery stuff yet. Just because honestly I've been so busy with work. But can you DM me and I'll send you out a form to fill out? I should be shipping them all probably Monday? Because there's only 3 so far. And then, like I said, actually no, fuck it. You know what? Let's just reset the goal right now. I'll put 11 on the goal. We'll do a double goal today. Actually, no, fuck it. If that hits I don't want to reset. I'm too lazy. If that hits 100, we'll do another one today. All right. Let's do our keyboard today. But yeah, I don't know. I hope you guys had a good day today, first of all. Today, I felt finally relaxed today. I got good sleep in. That's why I don't look like a mess anymore. Because I had dark shadows underneath my eyes, dude. I had good sleep. I had a fulfilling day of work today, but it wasn't overly busy, which was good. I got a lot of design work done, and then I also found about an hour to try out some new applications. So I tried out Affinity, which is a new program from Canva that recently went free. So this is my shout out, because I tested it for about 2 hours today. An hour or 2 hours. This is my shout out so far. If you guys wanted to get into Photoshop and a very, very like meh kind of Lightroom, try Affinity. It's free. And it's Illustrator all in one. I'm still going through it. It's like, I don't know if you guys can see my taskbar on the little screen there. It has been, it's really good. Really, really good. I think they just recently made it free, and they recently had this like big update to it. But I'm considering dropping the whole Adobe package in favor of just using Affinity and like one other thing. So I had some issues with Adobe stuff this last week, so it's nice to see we have some alternatives. I also tried out Apple's stuff, which is Photomator and Pixelmator. I really like the programs. However, if you guys were considering going with the Apple programs, again, tested it within my hour today. I liked them more. I actually sort of liked them more than Affinity. I liked the UI way better than the Apple programs. However, Apple just hasn't updated literally any of these apps since they acquired them. Like, there's only been bug fixes and no features. So it is a shame to see. So I just sneeze again. I don't fully recommend those two apps. But Affinity was pretty good for everything else. Affinity was really, really good. The one small thing that I don't like about any one of those apps, if you guys are photographers and want camera profiles, they don't support everything. Apple has its own thing called Apple RAW, which is meh, and then Affinity has some camera profiles, but not all of them. So, anyways, my little PSA today, if you guys wanted a free Photoshop and Illustrator alternative, get Affinity, dude. It's fucking awesome. I really liked it. I am like strongly considering just canceling everything today on Adobe just to go to Affinity, because I don't have to pay for Adobe anymore, and that would save me like 40 or 50 bucks a month. So why not? I noticed it today being good, and I figured why not? Dude, yeah, I have to pay for Adobe. Alex, check general?
God damn,
Dude, Sinister, thank you very much, dude. I appreciate you, man. General chat? Oh, God, dude. I'm not getting sick, guys. I'm just sneezy. Apiary, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hunger? Oh, is this pancakes? Hi, Apiary. If you guys don't know who Apiary is, follow Apiary. She's awesome. Bro, that pancake looks insane. Okay, I also have to hydrate like twice for you guys. I want pancakes.
Have you seen the Glazes X GMK video? When are we getting GMK alexotos? Alexot money.
Can I? Okay, I love Glazes, and I saw the video preview. I haven't watched the video. I don't know if I want to do a GMK set right now. Like, I'd rather do keyboards. If I'm being real with you, like, if I do an ABS set, I love GMK, and of course I'd want to pick GMK. But I also don't know if I want to release a keycap set that's going to be like 150, 160 bucks. Because I feel like that's the norm now of GMK. And like, I don't know. It's just a lot. I was thinking about doing Kikobo or doing a different ABS profile. So, just to make it more affordable. That's like literally it. And I like I like the Kikobo stuff, and I like all the ABS alternatives like JTK and all the other brands. So, that's kind of where I'm at with it. So, I mean, I love GMK, and I want to work with them so bad. It's just really tough for me to want to do a $150 set. So, anyways, that's kind of where I'm at. Gifted subs, thank you so much, Contagious. D-Chung, thank you guys. Love you guys. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. It's my second favorite keyboard streamer, Alex. Hi, Dynamic. Alex, when you started the hobby, what was the going rate for GMK? Like 110, 120-ish. No, there were still some sets that ran at a lot too. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I feel like there was some sets that ran pretty high. I was going to do that towards the end. Is that okay? And by the way, you only were missing one piece of O-ring. One tiny little piece. The rest were all on the keyboard. I don't know if you knew that. I was waiting to tell you that on stream. That's it. Everything else was inside. You just didn't see it, I guess. Sent me his board to build, and he thought he was missing a whole bunch of parts. In reality, they were already installed inside the keyboard. All right. the Syrin TKL. I believe this was 330 US dollaroons. Let's see, yeah, 330 USD. And it is a looker. Comes in a bunch of different colors and a bunch of different layouts. So it has WinKeyless, WinKey, and HHKB. Here, I'll share my screen really quick. One moment. And then it also has all these colors here, which I can't click for some stupid reason. So we'll just go over here and cycle through them. I'm just going to show you the colors because I can't obviously cross-reference what all these are. But this looks like a gray, a baby blue, like an ice blue, a purple, I guess silver, a maroon, a green, and a lavender, or I guess kind of like a blurple kind of color, a peachy kind of color, and that's it. These are renders. I don't know how close these are to the actual product. These look a little bit washed out. Does come in Hot Swap or Silver. Hot Swap and Silver seem to be the same pricing, which is interesting. And then it comes with a bunch of different weights you can pick from, none of which seem to do anything to the price, but this could change with the final, final thing here. But it does come in a PVD silver, matte silver, PVD black, or stone wash. And then we have 3 different plates, the standard aluminum, PC, and FR4 plates, as well as some extras. Which, you know what, I don't think any of these change, because it would probably say plus X amount of dollars. This will run for about a month. I think $330 is a very fair price for projects these days, but we'll kind of judge that more as we open up this keyboard. So let's open it up. Fanboy, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, dude. That's a cursive L? No, it's not. That says Syrin. Is it Lyran? But it says Syrin right here. I'm getting fucking trolled, bro. Look at that. It says Syrin TKL. Dude. My whole life was about to change. Everyone's wrong, even the official website. I would have liked the hard shell case, but I'm not opposed to. I don't know if there is a hard shell case in here. I'm not opposed to this box either. Cute box. Very cute box. Actually, let me share my screen one more time here. Forgot to go down and show you guys more. The design inspiration of the keyboard comes from Reeds, which is also on the box. Alright, Adam, I'm not clicking that giant ass link. That's crazy, bro. So it is... Let's see, anything else maybe we should really read? Has a bunch of multiple arcs, which we'll see when we open the keyboard itself. Anything else worth mentioning? Gasket and top mount, which we can obviously check out when we open this. Customize the 2 types of silicone covers to enable the switch between gasket and top. FR4 diaphragms are isolated and within the frame. I don't know what that means exactly. Just badly translated, I suppose. Alright, we don't really need to see the rest of this. Let's just open it up. So this is accessories. Oh, it even comes with a nice little screwdriver. I always like to see that. Hell yeah, a little screwdriver in here. We have, a bunch of different accessories here. We can go through these as we need. For now, though, I believe the stuff is underneath this. It is. Ooh, they sent us 2 PCBs. They did send me this keyboard to stream today. As an FYI, that will not affect the stream today, by the way. Never does. You already know that. Case in point, when I streamed the KVD Fans TKL. So, for plates, they sent us, I think they sent us one of everything. A foam kit, which we probably won't use today. Fanboy, got into keyboards recently because of your content. Thanks for helping out. I try my best. We try to make this whole thing look, be very positive here. We have our hot swap PCB. We have a solder PCB. It looks like there's a pogo pin on this, which is awesome. And an FR4. I'm gonna move the FR4 plate over here because I don't really like FR4. So we're probably going to use aluminum. I would have loved to see that. Did they not send a PC plate? That's a bummer if they didn't. Is there one maybe behind this? I'll use aluminum today. And we can take a closer look at the PCBs here in a second. I just don't like FR4 plates much these days, man. Like, ooh, I love written guides. Love, love, love this. I like that a lot. FR4 is hit and miss, and mostly miss. Yeah, I feel like more and more I just kind of... Yeah, it's just whatever to me these days, man. He hates PCBs? You're not wrong. Ooh, is this the green one? Let's see how close this is to the renders. Ooh. Damn. This is giving me like some Cloudline vibes too. Oh shit. Yeah, it does kind of look like a face. Yeah. Wow. Look at the, I love the engraving on the inside. So it gives some detailing there. Damn, I sort of wish that was on the back instead. They have this really cool split weight on the back, and I wish they moved it to the back too. That is nice. This is a really pretty. It does definitely have some sharper corners, like it's not fully rounded off, which I kind of also don't mind on this. This is really pretty. Damn. Look at this side profile too, guys. Let's go to this side profile here. Come on, camera. There we go. So it's a box on wedge, but it has all these arcs. Look at that. That is pretty. Yeah, the machining is quite nice on the side. Very big, yeah, very big kind of swoop over here. And then we have some smaller swoops. Again, a bit sharper. I would have liked to see this maybe rounded off just a little bit, because this is a very, very sharp corner, but this is on the bottom, so I don't mind it as much. Everything else is still pretty sharp, but at least the corners here, like when they round them off. But some people might like sharp edges, you know? Some people might really, really like that. We did go over pricing. I don't know why my camera hates this today. It's $330 for this. It does have some Shelby vibe. I don't know why, I'm getting Shelby vibes for sure, yeah. And the bottom has a small little logo, which I guess is from the designer here. I like that it's very small, you don't have to worry about it. It has bubble feet. Awesome, dude. Hell yes to that. And then we have this really cool kind of logo in the center here, and then this is the weight you can change out. And again, the weight options were stainless steel PVD black, stoned wash, which is probably what I'd pick, a matte silver, and a PVD silver. I'd probably go with matte or stone. I would not go with the shiny stuff. This shiny stuff's going to be keyboard, it's going to be a fingerprint magnet, and it's going to scratch like crazy against like any desk pad. The Syrin TKL, you guys kill me. Very pretty though. This would have also looked really good with the cherry lip, I gotta say. And then here is that just giant arc they have here on the back too. Like that looks really good. This keyboard that grins back at you. Stop, Chris, don't kill me. Dude, I need to shave, Jesus. Very, very nice. We have a small little logo, or I don't know what this is. Small little something here. I don't mind it. I don't know if it goes with the design language of the board at all, but it's small, it's subtle, it gives something on the top here, or else it'd be very basic. Just fully commit to the beard? Chuck, I can't grow a beard like you, bro. Your beard's something else, dude. Mine grows in like this, and then nothing will be in the center. It'll just be like a triangle in the center, bro. It's just gonna grow in like this. That's it. That's all, man. And it is a screwless design, yes. You know, I could do without that sometimes, but it is what it is. You can braid the two ends? Jeez. I don't know if I want to do that. What do you guys think, though? Pretty? How's the board for you guys? I actually really like this. This looks real nice. What's up, Boxster? The green is beautiful or gorgeous. I agree. Now, okay, here's my thing though. Does this look like the green on the website? Let's go back to the photos here for a second. Yeah, I will say though, when I switch views, I think the lighting in the renders are more lighting where it seems reflected, because that's how the light's coming down right now. Like you're seeing the light hit off of this and reflect back in, so it washes out some of the color. But I do think this is a bit more green and saturated IRL. So I would take these renders with a grain of salt. Big grain of salt here. I do like this green more though. I think overall, like the tone they have on the actual keyboard looks nicer. Like a forest green? Yeah. This will go good with botanical, I think. I don't know if this will go good with olive. It's too saturated for olive, as you can see. But botanical, probably. Alright. Let's take a look at some of the other stuff that came with this. Let's look at both the PCBs, I suppose. Is there any differences in layout? There's tons of differences, so let's take a look. I appreciate them not using those really hard to take out PCB bags. So, on the hot swap, it looks like we have a fixed spacebar of 7U, which again probably makes sense because you can get this in some different layouts for the top. We have Win keyless today. We do have step caps lock, and that's it for hot swap. There's nothing going on for customizability for your hot swap PCB. We do have some indicator lights. I'm assuming this lights up or something here, which is interesting. And then we have some caps lock lights. So nothing too crazy. Yeah, the back's pretty standard fare. It does say VIA on the back. Maybe it'll work in VIA. This needs Verdant Retro, Alex. Which set's that one? Get in the damn bag! Oh my god, dude. I'm just trying to put you back. I'm trying to keep everything clean today. I got it. This is the one we're probably going to use. Alright, I just ripped this. Whatever. I don't need that bag anyways. Bag's not my friend. Lots of options on this one. We're still missing a spacebar option, but we have ISO, we have split backspace, split right. We got everything on this. But still no spacebar options. I still would like to see, like, I don't think it would hurt adding some spacebar options for those who want to go with WinKey layouts and want a 6.25U. So I don't think it would hurt. I think this like idea of, well, we have WinKeyless, so it's only 7U kind of stinks. I would like to see companies shift away from that, or designers shift away from that too. But still, this is a solid PCB for solder here. Good layout support. Pogo pin connectors on both, which is awesome to see. So this won't have any wires when you're assembling this. And this still has an indicator for the caps lock, which is nice, and some LEDs here for this little accent. Cool. Nice blue. And then we also have the reeds, because it's inspired by reeds, on the PCB. So nice little touch here. And if you guys want to see a little more of a close-up of the artwork inside the keyboard, it looks like a sunset with some birds flying, and then it has those reeds that are inspiring the keyboard. So the side profile is kind of inspired by that. Very nice. Very nice. I have Emma, but isn't Emma too green for this? I would think so. Because Emma's really green, dude. Too much green? You know, I'm honestly with that. I don't think we should use a green set. I feel like we should use something to complement the green keyboard here. But that's for later. That's for later. We also have to think of some keyboards to put on ads board too. Or some keycaps rather. And here is our plates. Is this a red plate? Why does it look red? Huh? Hello? I wonder if they're going to offer some different plate colors. I don't love the red and green combination here. I know it's very subtle and you probably won't notice it, but are they going to offer different plate colors? Or is it just hard locked to red? Let's see, let's see. It doesn't say. I have no clue, guys. I'm going to urge them just to make it black, bro. I don't think we need to go with red here, or burgundy, or whatever this is. This also just could be because this is a prototype unit. But yeah, this is a bit much for me color-wise. I don't think I quite like the color combination, but it's okay. Regardless of that, we do have a little bit of a relief cut sitting where the gaskets would go. So it should help with some rigidity of the plates. Pretty standard fare, some extra little bit of relief cuts here next to the space bar. Pretty standard fare all around though. Nothing too crazy about this plate. I don't like this mounting point right here. Do not like it. So I'm assuming this is also meant for the top mount. But maybe we can get away with not putting anything there. Hopefully we don't have to. And if you guys are wondering why, if you guys maybe first time watching, you're interested in the board, I just personally find that it's a bit more of a complex situation. But here's the thing, right? When you're having a plate that just has more of these solid tabs, even though there's a small relief cut here, when you have a more solid tab that isn't really a leaf spring that goes right underneath the spacebar, this ends up being a very firm point, which ends up making the spacebar not only sound a little bit off, but also feel really solid. Usually this can be circumvented by just not putting a gasket on, but it's very rare, and kind of like what Gingy just said too, even sometimes leaf springs make it kind of meh. It's very rare that I like get mounting points underneath the spacebar. It has to really be mounted, or I guess thought out, on how you're going to mount it. So it's not the end of the world. Obviously, we've had boards with this option before. Like, I think even the Manta, we put one underneath because we knew that it was going to be optional. No, we didn't. We ended up changing out. Sometimes they're optional and they won't even affect the keyboard. But yes, it's not always a big deal, but just, you know, for top mount, I don't always agree with that. That's like the one out of all of them that I usually feel makes it sound and feel the shittiest. It's because then it's going to be really rigid against the top frame. So would like to see that maybe revised. There ain't nothing wrong with just moving this mounting point right over here and moving this one here. You can just move these two a little bit further apart. I will say that I appreciate the far left mounting point because usually that's shifted over to make up for no mounting point under the spacebar. Oh, this one over here? Yeah, I feel like they could have double mounted it right over here. They could have just literally put it right here. But instead, I guess they added, what, they made them symmetrical from top to bottom? You know, did they send you this to keep or do you have to send it out? I have no clue. Maybe that's why there's two PCBs, so we can send it back to someone else. But we're going to call it sponsored just because they sent it to us to perhaps keep. But they usually let me know, like, way later. If you get to keep it, that you can get the Dremel out, yeah, that'd be funny. All right, let's start doing some stabs. I've had some boards bottom out when they're soft plates. Pretty looking board though. It is such a good looking board. I really like this. This is giving me Cloudline vibes mixed in with a bunch of other TKLs, I'd say. This is like a very fun combination of a lot of different designs I've seen. It's really cool. It's really nice, dude. I really like this. Pen pop? Alex, help. People have been asking me to play Overwatch again. I don't want to go back to the dark side. Only play if they're playing Stadium. Otherwise, Overwatch stinks. End of story. That's it, bro. Oops, that was loud. I don't think you'd even need a Dremel with that relief cut. Yeah, even if I have to use a Dremel, I have one now, so... How tall am I? Oh, who's asking? You? Is it just for your personal knowledge? Depends on the day. Depends on the shoes. With socks? And if you have to feel tall, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to feel tall that day. But I would say like 7'9" on a normal day, you know, or maybe a little bit more than normal, but on like a really normal day, 5'10". You know, just depends, bro. Just really depends on what I'm wearing for the day, you know what I'm saying? I saw him at the meetup. He looked 5'11". Thanks, bro. I really appreciate that. I'm actually 5'10", though. On a good day, though, like 6'4". On a really good day, 6'4". When I'm wearing shoes. My shoes are pretty tall on the heel, too. It adds like 3 inches. Alright, let's continue to stream. The inside design is different depending on the color. Dude, honestly, I cannot tell because the photos are fucking so small in this. I think they're all the same. Wait, where are you seeing that? I don't even see that anywhere. Oh yeah, I see on the silver one, it's just a bunch of reeds. I don't know if that's for sure, though. I would take that with a grain of salt. I would ask them, if anything. I didn't even notice that until right now. I'll give some criticism here to Click Clack or whoever did these photos. These photos need to be bigger, or these photos are honestly one of the worst sets of photos I've seen for promoting a keyboard. The photos are just meh. It's all too artsy, and they just need to be more like direct and showing people exactly what this keyboard is. But I think, just to show you guys, I think literally because they have this, I think this is the final weight design. They just have this on the website, which is what we have inside the keyboard. So I would not, if there's some other like render of something different, which there is, I wouldn't use that. I wouldn't take that seriously. Alex, in Canada, people usually wear their height in feet. It depends on who you ask, dude. Like, I do it feet and inches, but then also officially we're supposed to have it in centimeters. But funny story, on my health card, or I guess everything, on all my cards, my height is wrong. They measured me like an inch or two shorter. What does it say? It basically says I'm 174, let me see. 174 centimeters, which I'm not. I'm a little taller than that. And I've gotten questioned about that once or twice. Centimeters to feet. Yeah, that's like what, 5'7" or something? 174 is 5'7", I think. $5'8", something like that. I'm like 5'10", in between 5'11", so I think I'm a little taller. But I don't know, dude. You know what it is, bro? I think when I was getting measured or whatever, shoot, I'm 175. I was hoping for 169, 420. Goddamn. Oh, there's nothing wrong with. By the way, guys, just so you guys know, there's nothing wrong with being shorter or taller. Who cares at the end of the day? But from like a perspective of like when I get questioned and stuff, if that actually comes up, it looks really weird that I'm like 2 inches, 3 inches off from my official documents. I brought it up last time to them, and they just said they'll fix it next time, and they didn't fix it, man. So I don't know what's going on with that. Ooh, abstract would look good on this, dude. My license shows 25 pounds heavier, but I feel like weight is something that's easier to explain to someone, you know what I mean? Because I think I'm also a little heavier on one of my licenses too. But the height, that one there always makes me worried that I'm gonna get in trouble one day for that shit. I don't even know why. Like, I have a feeling when they did the measuring, I think I was slouching or something. I think it was just on me. Like, I tend to, like, you know, slouch and, like, not actually have correct posture. So, pretty sure it was my own doing. Yeah, posture check right now. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just go in here. This one goes on there. Voynich would look good on this too, yeah. Just recently got into custom keyboards. Love from Copenhagen, Denmark. You are by far my favorite YouTuber / streamer. Thank you, Lucas. Appreciate you, dude. That's very kind of you, man. I hope to never let anyone down. All right. Oh. Let's do some clipping of these stabilizers. Also, what switches should we use today? I was just going to use some milky yellows. But I also have granite switches, and then I think, although I'm not sure how many I have prepped of those, I saw that I have some SP stars done too, but that might be a batch of 70. Y'all quick with the MX Blacks? Well, we'll see with the MX Blacks. I don't have any prepped. So, if you actually did want cherry switches, I need to find something to steal them out of. I have a set of Nixies I need to just quickly fix up, but I'm almost done. But that's not ready for tonight. I have Milky Yellows, maybe SP Stars, and then I have Granite Switches. Yeah, YouTube chat. Built a keyboard with roses and Nixies. Let's time travel. I have none. I Nixie soon. But Lucas, Gingy wants me. Well, I guess they can probably read on the chat window. But there's a Danish mech Discord. There's an Alaska mech Discord too, but it's just me. Is it actually? Pull up. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate you, man. By the way, in case you guys also didn't know, for your entertainment and your entertainment only, I have set up with Adam a Minecraft Cobbleverse server, which is basically just Pokemon. You guys can all... I'll post the public link in news probably this weekend. But, it's been basically tested for like the last like 2 months, and it seems like everyone's having a lot of fun, so I think we'll probably roll it out for everyone to just join if they want to. But yeah, something that I've been paying for that you guys can join in and have some fun. Where's my tape? Oh, there's on the wall. Use those scratchy HMX Sonias. I don't have them. I have them in a board somewhere. Which SP stars? I don't remember. They're right here though. I don't think this is 70 though, is it? Or maybe this is 70. It's these ones. Is this 70? Does this look like 90? I looped these a long time ago. I don't remember what these are. I bought them so long ago. I think that's 90. That might be 90. Like I said, I lubed them a while ago and then forgot about them, so. Do you think 23203 could make switches sound different? They potentially could. I feel like there is a very minor difference, for sure. But I wouldn't put too much weight in it being like a giant giant difference overall. I also need my dielectric grease. I think what matters more is how you apply your lubricant. No EU vendors for granites yet. I apologize. But there will be hopefully one in the future. Right now it's just novel keys. Like that yet? Well, we've talked about it for sure. Yeah, SP stars are really interesting switches. They've been around a while too. I like SP stars. I don't know about these particular ones because I've never used them before. I don't think I've used them before. I stopped lubing stab housings and only doing the stem now with Night V3s. You probably could just do the stem, but there's a lot of times where I've done that and then I end up adding more lube. So I feel like how heavy-handed I am needs to do both parts because I'm pretty light. Just joined it today? Hell yeah, Lucas. I stopped using stabilizers altogether. Help? Hey, bro, that's a decision. Also, do you guys know if the new Stranger Things is out yet? Spacebar just flopping about. The 26th? Okay, so soon. Very soon. Anything else you can share with us? Let me ask Bull. Let me see. Alright, I messaged him. If you guys are patient enough, though, we are making a webpage like fairly soon. But if Bull says no, then no is the answer. Oh shit, Bull said sure. What is this? Oh, Adam, can I do that afterwards? Can I give you that code thing after? If you don't mind, after I'm done stream? Leak time, baby. Oh, let me see something. Okay, I'm allowed to show the prototype. It's real. Okay, give me a moment. Let me do the stabs. Give me a second. Let me do these. And then I'll show you guys the other thing. It's real rough, though. The prototype is not indicative of what we've designed, by the way. That is just a proof of concept for some other reasons, which I'm not going to tell you guys about. But it's real rough. And we also changed the name of the board, too. So you're just going to see it and then go, oh, yeah, I understand why you did that. Yeah, it's not going to be anywhere near the price point of Manta. Manta is expensive because we went balls to the walls with that fin. Here. Oh, you know, let's grab it now. Hype. So it's a 60. And then this is a real rough proto. But it's, as you can see, it's a keyboard. It's a rectangular device. So it's gonna borrow some design cues from the Manta. Again, really, really rough proof of concept to make sure everything worked. This is not at all how the final thing actually, I mean, a little bit. But there's lots of exposed screws. It said Manta over here. We're not calling it Manta. But yeah, lots of fun things with this. I don't even know how I built this. I think this is even using terrible gaskets right now just because we needed a proof of concept. Yeah, it's supposed to be a lot more industrial looking, but there are some really cool things we're doing for the final version, which I'm not showing you guys today. But yeah, that's all you guys get. It's real nice. It does sound nice, yes. I've been using this, that's why it's over there. I've been using this as well. I think there was even a problem with the USB-C. This is what early prototypes look like, by the way. See how the USB-C is sitting weird? No, this is all aluminum. This is literally all aluminum. It sounds really good. How much is this one? We don't know yet. We are still waiting for our prototypes of the new rendition. This was literally a proof of concept for what we were thinking of doing. And there's, again, we did this on purpose for another reason. How much for the prototype? Like, how much did we pay? I don't think these cost a lot. Just because these are called like fast protos. So they're really rough. As you guys can see, this is like really a rough finish. But I mean, it's kind of cool because it's so rough. I can't show you guys the insides yet. But it sounds really good. It's a bit more industrial. It'll have some really cool styling on the end. Or once you guys see the final rendition. We hope you guys will like it. It's not ready at all yet, so please don't ask for anything past what I gave you guys today. There's literally nothing I can give you guys past what I just showed you. That this is it. Unless you bother Bull, then maybe Bull can show you the renders, or not even the renders, the files, but that's it. That's all I can show you guys. Bye. Back to looting this. Call it Nemo? We have no clue yet, Shiki. Dude, this is really early stages, by the way. Really, really early stages. The goal isn't for it to cost a lot. But we have some other fun stuff that we've been thinking of that we're putting inside the board. The board's called the Toes 60. Oh my gosh, it's not called the Toes 60. Can we play Hangman to guess the name? I don't think you... Oh, no, I don't play Hangman. No. Kalam Manta? Yeah, that's the new name of the board. The Kalam Manta. The Raw 60? Well, that's not a finish that we're going to be offering. We might have like a raw aluminum finish, but we're not going to offer that. That's... Honestly, it's not very... It's cool, but it's not very good. There's scratches and stuff everywhere. We can make a Calamity colorway. That'd be fun. I can ask her. I don't know what she'd pick. Patina the fuck out of it? One thing I can tell you guys is this piece is remaining. This, like, not really a fin, but fin. It's different from the Manta because this is its own piece now. So it's not like it doesn't have the... whatever this is, the fucking pillars. So this will be really easy for us to offer other finishes separately. So I think that's also part... I can give you guys that. That's part of like our ideology with this one. But it's supposed to be more... It's supposed to be cheaper, basically. It is not the same price as the Manta. It will be less. Hopefully much less. What did I build this with? Granite switches. Anyways, that's it. I'm not picking it up again. I don't know if there'll be an HHB option. Probably. But we'll see. The spacebar was a granite too. The whole thing is granite. It's cool looking though. I'll show you guys more after we're done everything, okay? I'll show you guys the board again. Bull is unable to run a 60 without HHB. He's an HHB shill. Like I said, there are other plans for this board. The TKL is $330. This is actually a very, very solid price point for the TKL. But just so you guys know too, like we're gonna announce once we actually get the final units in, we will make our webpage. But this is not gonna be ready for a while, guys. Like just like the Manta, we are taking our sweet ass time with this because we want it to be perfect. Okay, so this is not something that's gonna release in the next month or two. For our 60. We've already been working on it for like 2 months. I don't even know if it's gonna be Q1. I really don't know. I don't know when it's gonna be. We wanted to make sure everything's like perfect with that particular project. I need my assembly wire. Perfect. But it's fun though. We had some really cool ideas for it, both visually, not on this version, but visually and internally. So we're really excited for people to kind of like experiment with it, so to speak. Yeah, we took our time with Manta because we also spent a lot of time, and also, by the way, Cracked, thank you so much for 5 gifted, bro. I love you so much, bro. We took our sweet ass time with Manta originally because we didn't want to rush that project, because we wanted to make like the fin, we wanted to make everything like perfect. So we even stress tested, like we built that keyboard so many times, me and Bull, by ourselves, you know, so like we wanted to make sure that thing was great. Same thing with our prototypes. Bull has one too. With these small protos, like these like really rough protos, we took our sweet time building this. I think I've built this 4 or 5 times now. Compliment Blaze. You know what only needs to be built up once? Blaze, bro. He's perfect on round 1. All right, Blaze. I hope you're having a great day. Okay. Love you, buddy, and hope things are great. Leak mounting style? It's nothing special. The mounting style works really well. And I think I already told you guys, gaskets. But it's Poron gaskets. We're not going silicone for this one here. This will be Poron. Maybe we'll offer silicone, but it'll be Poron because we want to go back to Poron for this.
Would a bowl belly with a bowl belly on top of a belly bowl belly bowl on top of bowl with belly?
Should we ask Bowl? I don't know. Should we ask him? Bring back Leaf Spring. We need a new Salvation. Nah, not for this one. I got a name for you. Formlight. Bull bringing your ideas to light. I can ruin anything. I will tell you something. That you saying Formlight is fucking crazy. Not that it's called that, but you'll find out why at the end that it's it's fucking crazy that you said that. You will find out towards the end, dude. That is hilarious. I'm not telling you guys anything past that. I'm just laughing because that's weird. That's definitely strange. All right, let's put this together here. It's called the Goon 65. Yeah. When do we get to see Bull with the Manta costume? Well, I don't know what Bull's plan is with that, but I would assume when the Mantas ship and then Bull builds another Manta. I would assume that would be when he's probably going to do it. I think to do it right now out of, you know, like, unless he builds another one of his prototypes. But we've manhandled these protos. Mantaception? Oh, god damn. We're looking good. Perfect. Oh, what switches won, by the way? I guess the SP Stars won. I guess so. I totally missed that. Because if they did, I do want a Milmax. Granite's won? Oh my god. Guys, what won? Is there a history that I can look at? I swear to god, I wish they'd put that. SP Stars won, actually. I trust Ghost. I'm going to Milmax the spacebar because I always say I'm going to do it for these things and then never do. So today we're doing. You need to dress up as Manta and Bull will dress up as Bull. How do I dress up as Manta? I'm curious. Ooh, are Milmax sockets kind of tough to put on this? Okay, they're not that bad. They are a little tight though. I also agree. I think 99% of the time, unless someone knows exactly what they want, I think if you're unsure, Milmaxing the spacebar for a solder build is a really good option. Because you can kind of breathe some new life. Can you zoom in when working on the Milmax? Yeah, for sure. SP Stars. Did I also film these? No, I did not, right? No, these are just lubed. Okay. And these are stock springs on these too. I feel like I should have filmed these, or I could have rather. Relubed. Very lightly relubed with 3203. I remember putting 3203 on this. Did I bend a pin? I totally did. It's a very, very light coat that I put on these because these had some natural scratches you guys can hear as I press in them. And I thought it would be cool to try and preserve that. However, again, I've never used these particular ones, so maybe these do need a little bit more. We'll see. Can you lube the next batch of switches in the website with HXT BDZ? I don't know how that would go. New room, bro? We've had it for a little while. Also, what's up, Spooty?
What a 6-7 type of belt
Hi,
on
Twin
day
Blade.
for such a whoa wow, kissing face emoji. Do you know a dinosaur fart is called? A blast from the past. Thanks for the birthday compliment, Alex.
Anytime.
Perchance.
It's your birthday? Happy birthday too, Blaze. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. VIP that man? Oh my gosh. That guy is... He got me with that one. You don't have to V-Rush. If you're... Okay. You probably should, I should say. You probably should solder it before. Especially if they're desoldered switches. But I'm being a little lazy right now and I'm not going to do that. But yes, you should. 99.5% of the time, you're supposed to solder your Milmax sockets first. Actually, you know what? Just because you asked me to show it off as I'm doing it, I'll wait to put that on for you. Could you compare it to your, once you built this, could you compare or at least give your thoughts on this versus the Fragment and other recent TKLs? Absolutely, I will. I don't have some of the recent TKLs, like they were shipped back type thing, but I can give you my thoughts. The Fragment I should still have, though. I think it's behind me somewhere. I've seen those blue cheese. Just came in stock are 52 gram fine, 42 gram is sold out. 52 is totally fine, especially if you're not used to using lighter switches. I think 52 is perfect. Behind you, Monka. Somewhere. I'm in the market for a TKL and just can't make up my mind. I hope this one here sounds really good. These are SP Star Eras or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce them. Starts with an A. I got them from Kinetic Labs, as you guys can see. I don't think they have many SP Star switches. In fact, nobody does. I don't know why nobody does, but I don't. They feel like full travel, but now I don't remember. Here, let me just pull them up really quick. So these are the Ayaras, something or other. I don't got a whole lot of these left, unfortunately, but they are pre-lubed, but they were terrible pre-lubed. Like, they were very inconsistent. I won't say they sounded like they absolutely needed lubricant, but they were inconsistent. So the ones that were terrible were, like, literally terrible. And these are, I believe, full travel. I'm pretty positive. Just wondering, but sometimes to use the Dune 65, honestly, I don't. I should give that one away for Christmas. Maybe that'll be on our Christmas giveaway list, guys. Unless I already gave it away. But I haven't really used the Dune 65 all that much. It's a really great keyboard. I just have so many 65%. Any TKL recommendations under 180? Do you want something to build yourself, or do you want like a pre-built? I thought I gave it away too, actually. Now that you mention it, OTY, or you bring it up too. I'm pretty positive I gave it away, actually. Like 99% sure. I also bet this pen. What the fuck? Build myself? Maybe the Neo 80? But you could also just buy an Evo 80 and then customize it, because that one there is really good to customize. You'll get a bunch of extra parts, but I don't know if you can buy the Evo 80 bare bones, though. Alex, do you know any good keyboard deals coming up for Black Friday? There's going to be some novel keys deals, and I'm pretty sure every vendor is going to have their standard suite of deals, but as for specifics, I'm not 100% sure. Really varies. Unfortunately, I can't help you much there. Is this enough? Yeah, this is enough switches. I'm going crazy. Hear me out. Classic TKL, 89 bucks. Honestly, true. If you wanted to go with something super cheap and also sounds really great. Now, it is more of a plasticky sound signature. I definitely think the classic TKL is great. But the Evo, if you want to spend a bit more, maybe the Neo 80. The CU version, maybe. Although I don't remember how much the CU is to start. Would you recommend the mode Encore? Oh, 110%. I love the Encore. I also want to point out, too, because sometimes it's easy to look at price points of stuff. And I say this even with cameras, right? Buy something that you want to keep on your desk and use. Not just because you feel like it's the cheapest thing possible. You know? Because, like, for example, Sonnet is still very valid. Yes, Logan, I love the Sonnet. Actually, you know, it's funny. I was looking at mine this morning because I need to rebuild it. And I was kind of planning out a build. But yeah, like, I think you should also buy something that you want to have on your desk. And that means something beautiful and practical, or just something that you feel like suits your aesthetic, you know? Thank you so much, Meta. I appreciate you, man. That's very kind of you. Love you, buddy. Marketing content for NK art. A little bit of stuff for Novel Keys. It was about, well, half a day doing something for Novel Keys. I had to brainstorm something for some sale stuff. But then I also did a bunch of photo work, which led me into experimenting with those new apps, which was fun. Actually, that was really fun to do. I kind of miss doing that stuff. I had a good time diving into some of those applications. But it was mostly just standard fare. Like, I also lubed some switches today. I finalized some shipping for some client stuff. Cleaned a little bit. That's why there's not a lot of stuff left. Well, there's still some stuff, but not a lot of stuff left behind me. I need your goated opinion. I got you, Loner. I got an agar with an aluminum plate that'll be used with PBT keycaps. What switches do you recommend for me to have? The agar sounded great with everything, but if you want something a bit louder, you could go with like Key Geek Explosions, or it's a bit of an older pick, but what are they called? The cream sodas. Those are cool. You could go with another long pull switch of some sort from HMX, but I think the Key Geek Explosions were really fun that I used recently. The alu plate for classic TKL loaded again. Dang. Is it actually? That goes quick. But the agar sounds good with everything, even with full travel linears too. My classic TKL with brass plates sounds very nice. I have SA keycaps on mine. Mine sounds fun. I have those like glow in the dark. Oh, not glow in the dark. Those UV, the UV SA black keycaps or whatever. The blackest black keycaps or whatever they were called. Those were cool. I have like a weird collection of like kind of rare but not really rare SA keycaps. So both of these need to be changed out. So this one. Paper 8 is good. If Max Gaming has them, I'm surprised they have them. But those are good boards. Whatever. I dropped them. I'll get it later. Can you change the badge on the forehead of the Classic? I have never tried. Key Geek Dusks? Which ones are those? Are those long pull? I almost feel like everything from Key Geek might be, but... fuck. That hurt. I will say these SP Stars have rather delicate pins. Bulwark TKL? Foul language, shake my head? Sorry. My bad. Oh my god, there's like 2 years too. Jeez. Come on, bro. I was playing some Arc Raiders last night. Played like 1 or 2 matches. And I played 1 solo match as well. Bro, I stink. I did so well the other night. And then I was just like not having it. I died to like an Arc, like a robot. Then I died to the dumbest player interaction ever. Like we got caught up in talking to the guy. And then his friends snuck up behind us and killed us. And then I had a glitched out moment where I died. Where I couldn't hear anyone's footsteps. And they just ran up and killed us. Like, my friend couldn't hear it either. So we had some pretty terrible runs yesterday, unfortunately. Lost all my gear. Dude, Loner, that's happened before. What are the switches in the keyboard? Not the one you're building, the other one? This one? Bumblebee linears. Do I have all the pins? Are they good now? Can I start soldering you? Yes! Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright. Meta, compliment. You know what else is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful? You. Meta. Hope you're having a great day today, alright? Know that you are always welcomed here. And beside me, bro. All right. I hope you're having a great day. Love you, Meta. And have a good weekend too, because that's coming up. Would you stream building Synovia? Unfortunate news with that, it got delayed again. I was supposed to receive the Mecha Million colorway, and instead, for some reason, I got sent a mixed match of leftover parts, I think. So me and Bowl are postponing it until I get the right thing in. Because I don't even know if I'm missing anything else in the box, to be honest. So it won't be this Sunday. I think it's going to be in 2 weeks. Or something. Don't ask. Me and Bull are just as pissed. Whatever, man. Is what it is. I don't know where it came. Honestly, I have no clue. That's not a normal. It didn't have like a normal STR box. I have no clue who shipped it to me. It was so weird. Like even the hard shell case is not the hard shell case it's supposed to come with. Actually, I should have showed Bull that. The GB will be open, I think. I think Bull might extend it actually. But yeah, it literally just came with a bunch of random shit. I had no clue. Like I got it in and then I showed Bull and he's like, But yeah, I do not think it's shipped straight from STR, just as an FYI. Because I've seen the STR like address, you know, and I've also seen like the boxes they use. This looked like it was hand done at someone's home. So this might have been from like maybe another content creator or someone like personally looking at the board, but I have no clue where it came from. Rebuilt my KFA CE the other day. Dude, I have one of those. I should still build mine. How did you like the build? I don't even remember how that board sounds. I bought one so long ago and never built it. This sounds like the spider I got from Mech Market. What do you mean? Tell me about that. I want to know. Do the factory search. All keyboard group buys we had scheduled to start next month, beginning with the Garen, will be delayed by 1 month. This is because we want to avoid issues like we had with the Synovia, where due to factory sales. Oh. You think that's because of my unit? I feel like everyone kind of got the Synovia late, though. To be fair, though, SDR is doing a lot of fucking projects right now. So I wouldn't put too much, like, it's not like they're going out of business, you know what I mean? I think they're probably focusing more on like actually manufacturing their products rather than creating prototypes. Yeah, they also are doing that too, ain't it? So there's probably a delay also because of that too. Like they're doing well. Okay, time to solder. So someone wanted to see how I do the Milmax socket. So this is the Milmax. This is unfortunately is. Can I zoom in closer? This is as close as I can zoom in. I apologize. But there's the socket there. All you want to do is, like, when you make sure you tape it down first. This is so tight though that I don't have to worry about it. As you can see, there's no lip coming out. All you're going to do is just put your solder iron down and just slowly feed it in. You do not need a lot. And that's it. And now the solder is like evenly around it. You can go back in if you want and just add a little bit more if you want to make it more like a pyramid. But that's how I do these, just to make sure they're like picture perfect. And that's it. Ah, that's fucking hot. Yeah, these are 3305-1. Do you think CM PCBs have a different enough sound to warrant to get one? Yes, they definitely have a different sound. 1000%. CEM is like, I don't know, I find them to be a slight bit brighter in a lot of ways, like more airy sounding. Dude, this is my new favorite solder. Like, I kid you not, I like this better than Kester No Clean. I go out of my way to go get this, because I can only find this at Canadian Tire here in Toronto. So I love this solder. It's not like it performs any different. It's so easy to solder with this, dude. Scoop Bar. Oh yeah, Scoop Bar has one of them too, Mr. Jeff. Does it have flux? Yeah. Any thoughts on the Vega 65? Like the old Vega? Like the AIO3 Vega? That one? What solder is this? Electrosol 6040. It is by far like the nicest solder I've ever used. The Vega's good. It's pretty classic. Where'd I get this lube pen? Lube revolver? That's from Whiplash, baby. I don't know if you can get this on Amazon. Probably can, but I've just gotten it at a local store here. Well, I say local store. It's a franchise store called Canadian Tire. Like, when I go back to using Kester solder and then even some of the other brands I've tried, like, this is another brand that I picked up that I don't mind as well. Ostor solder is pretty good, but this is still my absolute favorite solder, period. It's just so fucking good. But yeah, this is also good. This I don't mind too. Honestly, I can't justify the price of Kester solder anymore. It is stupid. It's barely any more premium than any of the other solders. Is $325 CAD for a new one a good deal? I feel like that's pretty standard fare. I would say so. Bro found his endgame solder. Dude, Kester solder is, for the roll, like $90 to $100 for me. The week. Yeah, these I get for like $10. And this lasts a while too. I think nowadays for a Vega, my ideal is like 250 max. 250 is also solid. Depends on like the condition and if you get switches and stuff too. Mini F? Oh yeah, huh? Are we good? I think my internet hiccuped. Yeah, I think... No, it was my internet. I can tell you with certainty it was my internet this time. Bro, we had an internet outage this morning too, actually. Something's just weird with the internet today. It's probably going to go up and down for like the next little bit here. Is it still going crazy? That's what Twitch gets for having a failover instead of a load balancing. No, it wasn't you guys. It was my internet this time. I can see the bandwidth go crazy here. Like the upload speed go crazy. Yeah, we had an internet outage for like an hour this morning as well. Like, luckily it was before we got out of bed. But the only reason I know about that is because my phone gave me an alert. Yeah, it should be fine now. It's been happening all day though. But we were good for like the last like few hours, so I just figured we'd be good for a while. Oh shit. Sorry everybody. We're good now though. My therapy appointment kept getting disconnected too earlier. Maybe everyone's having internet issues today. I had to step away, but I checked with everyone and we can all agree you're a cutie patootie. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, man. That's you guys. Y'all are the cutie patooties. All you guys, dude. all you guys. Oh, let's just stretch a little bit here. Is solder splatter a sign that I'm doing it wrong? Not necessarily. I think solder splatter is a sign that you might be using the wrong temperature, or you may be pushing in the solder like too quick or too slow where it starts to bubble. But I think it's more of a sign of temperature. And then I've also had like the quality of your solder changes the way that you might have to deal with that too. And then thirdly, it could also be a sign that your soldering iron is not very high quality. With soldering irons, the reason why you end up paying more is you don't want the temperature at the tip of the soldering iron to fluctuate as you push in your solder, which is a different temperature. So a good quality iron will try to maintain and balance that temperature towards the tip as you push in the solder. A bad iron will make it fluctuate, which can in turn cause some splattering as well. But I think there's multiple layers in what can cause like extreme solder splatter, but you'll always get a little bit. MKEU shit show after 4 years. So wait, did it ship then? What exactly happened with that with MKEU? I don't know the whole lore behind that one. I'm still using my TS80 from 2020. I wonder if mine's still good. Probably. Dude, the TS series stuff was great. Honestly, for all of us here, the hobbyist soldering irons are totally fine. I think even the one that I have is kind of overkill. Thank you guys for all the follows, by the way. I remember I just followed the page you posted for all the parts I needed. Oh yeah, the kit list. Yeah. Back in the day, damn, I think I know what you're talking about then. The web page for it. That's funny. Oh, the wrong thing there.
I found out today people are using ChatGPT to edit pics of Uber Eats orders for being raw and getting full refunds. So in short, exploit early, exploit often.
You know, that's crazy because, like, dude, I've had it where my Uber Eats foods or just, like, any of those DoorDash, whatever, has just been, like, 3 hours late. Like, I wish I was joking. We've had it once where it was, like, 2 hours late. We've had food missing, and I don't get refunds. They just, like, basically give me a $5 coupon and say, you're shit out of luck. So, mileage may vary, I guess, with those things. Honestly, dude, as much as I like the fact that, you know, some people can make a few extra bucks off Uber Eats and stuff, dude, fuck Uber Eats. Fuck DoorDash, fuck all those places. Those things suck. I use it so, like, from time to time, like, I sometimes don't have a choice. There's nothing really around me and I don't drive. But, like, dude, screw those places. They take advantage of their drivers. The prices are sky high and they make all the money. Language? Sorry, Adam. Sorry. My city offers fix-it clinics, and I'm volunteering. I'll be fixing lamps, electronics, and other things to prevent things from ending up in the landfill. Hell yeah, dude. So do you, like, solder things together? That's freaking cool. Let the heat flow through you? Yeah, we use it sometimes. It's usually, like, when I need a quick lunch and it's just me at home and I can't spend like an hour to go out and get food because that's literally what it would take me. So I'll do it then, but I honestly hate doing it. Like it gives me like anxiety doing it, dude. We just don't have a lot of options. Might as well cook the food yourself then let it sit for 3 hours and wait. Uber Eats service in Austin for you. Yeah, we've basically stopped using it for a lot of things. We used to use it quite often, and I think I told you guys there was at one point where I was just getting screwed over like non-stop, and then we just kind of swore it off. We actually like hard stopped using it for like 8 or 9 months. And then just recently have we given it another chance because of circumstances. But I think the time that really pissed me off the most was we ordered food. Because the driver took so long to get to the store closed. And then he refused to cancel the thing, so we had to wait the full 3.5, 4 hours for it to fully cancel. And Uber Eats was not allowing us to cancel it from their support end. So they held our money hostage for 3 or 4 hours. And I think that was one of my final straws. I have the craziest DoorDash. Tell me. That's tame compared, to be honest. Oh gosh. I've never DoorDashed. I should really just uninstall it again, man. Yeah, I had someone steal my burger too one time, LeBun. It's a shitty feeling, man. And it's not like I don't tip either, because I always tip. But yeah, I had someone steal my food. I was so bummed the day that happened. The first time it ever happened, I was so bummed, dude. Was livid stuff. I never had a Frosty from Wendy's. Dude, I honestly, I kind of miss eating Wendy's. Wendy's burgers are kind of good. I've been craving Burger King like crazy, though. There's no Burger Kings near me, though. Fries dipped in a Frosties is an elite move. It's like a Frosties, like a milkshake, no? I think. Yeah, Gingy, I don't disagree with you, bro. I'm in sort of the same boat recently where I'm starting to feel like I should probably just get rid of the app again. Second fries in Frosties. I still think, unironically though, Burger King fries to me are better than McDonald's fries. Like fresh fries compared to fresh fries, I love BK fries, dude. BK fries are kind of great. I know that's an L take. I already know because nobody agrees with me, it seems, ever when I mention this. Burger King fries, though, don't sit out as well as McDonald's fries, though. Really, I think McDonald's fries are pretty legendary, to be honest. But absolutely the best French fries in the game right now is by another fast food place called Harvey's here in Canada. I love. They're like best fries ever, to be honest. Why would you? Because they belong inside. Dude, listen. Sometimes you don't eat the fries all at once right away. And I think BK fries get kind of weird literally within 20 minutes. So I was traveling in Dallas, so I ordered to my hotel room chicken and a nice coffee. I was heads down and didn't realize till about an hour after I ordered that I hadn't heard about it. Gave it another 30 minutes, contacted the driver with no response. Contacted support, but the driver contacted me 10 minutes later and said he picked up my food, but then his wife went into labor. He wouldn't cancel anything or help. Hey, you know what? I guess he has. At least he has his priorities straight. I guess. At least he has his priorities straight. It's not like he told his wife, "Hold on, I just got to order this one thing, or do this one order." So what ended up happening? Did your money back? I like Burger King chicken fries. I don't think I've ever had their chicken fries. That's just chicken nuggets, right? Or maybe I have had their chicken fries. I don't remember now. Harvey's has poutines. Yes, I think Harvey's is the best burger place, fast food wise, in Canada, hands down. Nothing beats it. If you guys are ever visiting Toronto, find yourselves a Harvey's. You won't be disappointed. Maybe for all the Canadians, maybe this is a hot take. I don't think it is. I legitimately think they don't taste like fast food. Harvey's tastes so good. I do not think it tastes like a fast food burger. One sec. Let me go wash my hands. Toronto got mad Middle Eastern food for cheaper than fast food. Dude, I still think it's crazy how I can get a shawarma for like 12 bucks, 11 bucks. Shawarmas have been my go-to food. They've been keeping me alive, bro. Shawarmas are so filling too. Because like, they're not small shawarmas. They're like, bro, they're big. And then all I even need to get is a shawarma. And it's just like, great. They had a... Thank you, I appreciate it. I'll put that in. It's a hot swap socket one. They had a shawarma deal the other day where it was 2 for 1. So I got 2 shawarmas. And it was like mad cheap. It was like 14 bucks for both. Plus tax, whatever. And I got food for 2 days because of that. Insane deal. That's like $19.99 prices. I think 12 bucks for a shawarma is really good. I heard Asian food in Canada overall is fire. Depends on where you go. I think it really depends. Some places are whatever. I've also heard in Vancouver it's hit and mix as well. Even though it's predominantly Asian, like has a large Asian population in Vancouver. I've heard from friends it's hit and miss, but I think that's anywhere you go, man. Sometimes food's just shit. Dude, Toronto has fire food. If you guys ever visit Toronto, there's so much variety in what you can get, man. It's crazy the variety you can get. Was that my internet again? I don't think so this time. Alrighty. Let's put this together. This combination of colors looks nice. However, I'm not really excited to put this into this. We'll see, though. Quit stealing my stream frames? Did I crash again or something? Sean, thank you so much! Alright, we'll run the second giveaway. I don't know what this mystery giveaway is going to be, by the way. I haven't actually decided. I didn't think I was going to run a second one today. But let's run it, shall we? Hold on, I didn't even set this up on my list. Mystery 4. What was it called again? Stream Elements giveaway. I should just make this a bookmark. It's a mystery to me too right now. Mystery 4. All the mystery stuff are really good though, so don't worry about it being like, if you're like, oh, I don't want to, even get something like, I'm just going to be very blunt. Like maybe you don't want something like very budget. You're not going to get something budget. These are like really nice ones. I'm not running a lot of these mystery ones, by the way. All right, go for it. You guys can enter exclamation point ticket. I think I'm going to probably end up running like 6 or 7 of these. Because it's not an everyday thing. Those shit giveaways? Yeah, some people are. Some people are. Some people are like, I don't want the shitty stuff. I'm like, yeah, you won't get it. The only thing I ask is if you guys win, you pay for shipping, and then if you could, just so everyone knows what you got, it'd be cool if you guys can post a picture when you guys get it in. Okay, so internals. I'm almost not excited to do top mount on this, I'll be real. Kind of not looking forward to top mount, but looks like we have a pretty standard fare internal system over here. No stepped internals, which is not necessary, but I always kind of like that addition lately in keyboards. We have this really cool accent bar on the inside, which is very nice looking. Now we can go through some of the accessories. We have extra screws. We have top mount. Top mount hard. What is that supposed to mean? Let me see this. What's in here? Why does it say hard on it? They're just screws. I don't know why it says hard. I guess that means like it's a hard mounting style. Oh, I didn't know this because it didn't really say, but I guess the hot swap PCB is 1.2 mil. Is that actually a fact? No, this is a 1.6 mil for sure. All right, well, I'll double check the 1.2 mil on the hot swap PCB. Now we have the gasket mount springs. Oh, this is one of these style of gasket mounts. Interesting. Gasket mount socks, and then top mount soft. So I guess that, yeah, this is just like a burger mount where they give you a little gasket that goes in between. We'll save that for last. Let's just start off with gasket. We'll give it a fair shot. If it doesn't sound good with the gasket on the spacebar, we'll just get rid of it. Now, I don't know what the difference is here. I think one's aluminum and one's FR4. Or maybe they're both FR4. I can't tell. I think they're both the same, just different colors. Let's see. Gonna make some holy bobas, but don't know what to do with the housings. Oh shit, Franken switching is crazy. I haven't done that in forever. Yeah, this is FR4, and I think this is FR4 too. I'm gonna find out. Maybe they are different thicknesses. Yes, they are indeed different thicknesses. Wait, are they? Actually, I don't think so. Let me see. Let's see what the website says while you guys enter for the giveaway. What should I do? Cliplack's website here? Let's see. It doesn't say. I think they're both the same. There's no definition of what these are on the website. Oh, is it lagging again, guys? It's okay. It's back up. This one here is not that bad this time around. It doesn't say, though, unfortunately, on the website what the difference is. So we'll just use the black ones, I guess. I guess this just goes like this, and then we screw it in, and then the gaskets sit on top of it. Interesting. Very interesting. I think we're back. Yeah, we're back. All right, I'm gonna draw the winner now. While we're up, you know, while we're not lagging. Winner for Mystery Gift 4. Draw winner. Did I already Turtle? Congratulations. I was gonna say, I don't know why, I thought I already called your name or something. Congratulations, dude. Congrats. But I think it's just because I was talking to you at one point during the stream. Congrats, man. Why is this paste being super weird? What the? My Google Docs is offline because my internet's being weird. There we go. I'll just write it in manually. Congratulations, man. Alright. Then this just goes... So these are little gaskets. They have like a little nipple on the bottom here. And the nipple faces downwards and then sits on this little leaf spring. So this is where this could make sense to have a spacebar gasket. But it also could sound like ass. But at least in this case here, removing it shouldn't cause any sort of impact. So I have high hopes for this. Oops. I like the HHKB TKL idea. I don't even know how visually that would look. My brain cannot comprehend. Turtle is a little bit new, I believe, to the hobby, but big congrats. Turtle, can you message me? And then I will send you the form probably this weekend. And we can go from there. Can I have arrows keys wherever you need it? Syrin is that? True. Tiny screws, non-magnetic, please. How hard is it to just make some magnetic screws? I really don't understand. It drives me up the walls. I don't get it. It's like the smallest inconvenience I know, but I feel like it just makes the build that much better, you know? But I already know. I'm complaining for no reason at all, probably. Screw review 1 out of 10. Yeah, this gets a solid 2 out of 10 for not having magnetics. At least it's not Phillips head. Yeah, that's where the extra point maybe comes in. The extra point is because it's not a Phillips head screw. Yeah, this apparently comes in HHKB. I don't exactly... Oh, no, they have a picture of it, actually. Here. I will show you guys what that looks like. Window capture. That's what the HHKB TKL looks like. You know, actually it looks pretty sharp. It's honestly not that bad looking. Bruh. I hate it, says Gingy. Don't show Insty this one, he might die. I'd buy that if it wasn't out of the hobby. Totally fair, Kevin. I think it works with this keyboard. I'm intrigued. I hope the keyboard sounds good. Honestly, guys, I probably won't do top mount tonight just because I don't think I'm going to like it at all with the aluminum plate, but we'll see. We might do a second build with this if they let us use both PCBs, if I don't have to send this to anyone. Oh shit, this is going to be a super soft build. You can already tell. Look at this. Ooh. Too soft? It almost looks... Yeah, I'll get rid of the window thing. I mean, I don't know what to expect, to be honest. Alright. Let's put this thing back together here. Remember, this is pogo pin. I do not like this plate color. They better not make this the final plate color. This ugly. Just make it one singular color. I hope this is just some sort of prototype thing or a mismatch that I got. If you like it, hey, you guys like it. But I don't like it one bit. Christmas themed board. It is. Well, they have like a burgundy color, and that's kind of where I'm thinking maybe they just had to send me this because it was the only thing available. But yeah, I do not like the way this looks. All right. Is it still rather flexy? It's hardened up a little bit now with the top frame. Alrighty though, let's get some keycaps. I think people want abstract, which I do agree. Abstract on the green might look insanity, so let me go get abstract. Hey Potato, how you doing, man? Asterisk, I also like the green a lot. Full Santa vibes? Nah. Stretch is nice, bro. Alright, let me go get abstract. Where the hell is it? pretty sure it's on a keyboard. I just have to with the keyboard. Yeah, it's on something. One moment, guys. Now to figure out where I had it on last. Although I do not remember. I'm pretty sure it was on that FRL 1800 or something. We got a top-down view of the chair today. Oh yeah, you get a cool look at the. I actually just gave this like a really, really big cleanup. The chair, like I did the whole steam cleaning thing on it. It needed a good clean. Actually, I was wrong. It's on this board. Streamers stink? No, it was... Dude, I don't know what it is about chairs. Dude, chairs get dusty. And the dust was settling on this one here like pretty crazy. Bye, Josh. Oh, wait. I thought you were leaving it. The boys... I read the boys are calling me, then I didn't read pick up the pace. Bruh. Josh, I got you, bro. One second. I got you, dude. I'm going to pick up the pace right now. Okay? Because honestly, I am taking my sweet-ass time. It's a steel case. Leap, I think. Actually, I don't remember exactly which one this is. I like this keyboard a lot. And if you're like, why don't you remember the chair you have, Alex? It's because we got these chairs in like some office transition thing, or I don't know what it was. Damn, Turtle. You know what? For you, Turtle, I'll grab a switch puller, okay? Exciting. Very, very exciting. This is... You hear that? I don't know what that is. It seems too soft. But maybe that only matters if I'm pressing really hard, so we'll see. Is the Syrin coming with a new mounting style? No, this is pretty standard. We've seen something like this before. I wouldn't say it's standard, rather, but we've seen this variation of like gasket with an FR4 like leaf spring underneath a bunch of times. It is nice, but I wouldn't call it like completely new or out of this world. But definitely a nice rendition of a silicone gasket on a leaf spring type of thing. See, like, what is this? What the fuck is that? I think, does this need to shimmy or something? Yeah. So this shifts up and down, and it was too shifted. I don't know what it is. It's not, I don't think that's a bottom out. Now it's good. Oh. It's a little bit better now that we've shifted it up. So it seems like it might be one of those things where, oh no, it's back. It feels like it's coming from here. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go here. Weird. It might not matter at all. I am pushing pretty hard on that to make that happen. It could also be maybe we didn't seat something, or I didn't seat something correctly on the gaskets, as someone pointed out. Burn did. But it also could be an alignment thing. We'll see though. Let's put it on and see. And we'll go from there. As much as I like a soft typing experience, bottoming out like that could terrify me about the PCB. Yeah. I don't disagree with that notion. I don't know what it could be. I think it's just very soft and it could be touching the bottom. Or actually, you know what it could be? The pogo pin maybe didn't connect properly. I guess we can figure out if it boots up here in a second. I just remembered this is a pogo pin connector too. So it literally could just be a pogo pin thing. Which would make sense. We did announce the giveaway winner, yes. Oh, this is short shift. Josh, thank you so much for the bits, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, dude. He said, we plaza build deniability? Yeah, true. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't want to be blamed, you know? Appreciate you working quickly. No, I know you, dude. I get you want to play, bro. Honestly, I feel the same way. Sometimes, all I think about is gaming. We're all there, bro. We all get it. We all get it. I get it too, man. But then when you said that and I looked at the clock, I'm like, oh shit. I like keeping the streams 2 hours. If you guys didn't know, I prefer when keyboard builds take around 2 hours for streaming, because I feel like that is kind of all of our attention spans rolled into one. 2 hours is like the sweet spot. Abstract is just a good fucking set, dude. Sorry my language. It's a good set. It is truly a top tier set. Oh wait, this is not it. Such a good set. Page down. Oh wait, hold on. Where is... So I need this page up. Let's see. Insert. Delete. This page down. And then we need home, which is home. Compliment for Elkwan? I'd like to go home with you, Elkwan. To look at your keyboards, bro. Don't be weird. To look at your keyboards and your mouse collection. Home is where the heart is. It's true. Yeah, put that there. Where is end? The right end, though. That's the wrong one. That's also the wrong one. Where's the right end? Oh, it's in this tray. Alright. Dude, this is such a good set. This is such a good keycap set, bro. This looks perfect on the green keyboard. Are UV printed sets good? Hey, I think they're fine. Some people don't like them because eventually they'll definitely wear off eventually, but your mileage may vary. That's all I gotta say. Like, don't get them if you're gonna be heartbroken about that. Skip the buy if you feel like you'll get upset. But if you don't mind, and you don't mind a bit of wear on the caps, and you're good at taking care of things, then they could last you a long time. Wow, that looks great. Yeah, this is a really good green keyboard. Ano's really good on this too, by the way. Oh, this is offset a little bit here. That's why there was LEDs. So it has a bit of like an LED border to it. That's neat. Ooh. So, like I said, I think the leaf spring plus the gasket definitely made it viable to have a mounting point over here, because we talked about, proper implementation. I don't think we need to take it off in this case. It's still very soft too. Okay, that's really good. I like that a lot. That's a very good implementation of that. So, this is gasket with the FR4 leaf springs. SP stars, lubed with a little bit of 3203. Stock springs in this. They were oiled as well. Aluminum plate, solder PCB. No foam. Ooh, let me tune the stab up a little bit. That's real nice. Before I go any further here and start typing like crazy. That does sound real nice. It's also very comfortable. I was worried this would be too soft, but I think, again, closing the case down made this much better. Oh. These switches are really nice too, by the way. I don't love the arrow keys. Maybe we just need different switches for the arrow keys. They're kind of weak. It's weird because, like, these are full sounding over here. Arrow keys kind of meh. Maybe different switches? Could also just be because look how soft that is. Ooh. Okay, this feels really good, actually. Very big fan of the mounting style here. Again, we've seen renditions like this before. Really love the sound of this keyboard. This is a nice sounding board. Very happy this doesn't need anything like force breaks, so this is done very well. I think this is done super, super well.
Yippee 1 year.
Thank you, Gavin. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, dude. I like this, guys. This is real nice. So, dude, bro, this is a play on gaskets, sorta. It's a, what's it called? Gasket on a leaf spring FR4 thing that you screw in. So they look like this. So it's very, very soft. I really like the sound profile of this. Damn. It's weird. This sounds good. It's just the arrows. I think it's because the arrows are really soft here and this is more centered. Oh, child, I saw it. I'm working on this shirt for you now. So, right arrow sounds fine. It could just be the top arrow. Maybe because it's kind of isolated by itself there. I don't know. Again, I think this might be better with like a different, more full switch. So, now begs the question, what do I think about the board? I really like it. How does this compare to, like, I think they got a lot going on for this. We haven't even tried the second mounting style, which I don't think I'm going to personally like that with the aluminum. I never really care for aluminum top mounts myself. We can try that with a different switch, I feel. I feel like maybe we use something a bit more full. This is kind of in between. There's been a lot of different TKLs lately. There's been someone said the Onibi. There's been the Fragment TKL. There's also been that one, the Winter Round 2. The Fragment really shines with its mounting system. In fact, I really liked the Fragment and give it kudos because I haven't really seen a whole lot of projects utilizing what feels like a new iteration on something we've already seen. So I really, really like the Fragment overall for that reason. I think the Fragment plateless, to me, is too special to pass up on. I almost feel like the Fragment still slightly edges out this board for me. But the Fragment, I noticed in the two builds that I did of the Fragment, it doesn't get as bright as something like this. It's also not as soft as something like what we're using today. So I think if you're leaning towards a softer typing experience and maybe a brighter typing experience, you might want to go with this one here. You also, yeah, you might not like the way the Fragment looks. I think the Fragment's an acquired taste. Bright sounding, so like clackier, basically. Then things like the Neo 80 CU, I feel like was good all around. I don't think it can get to brighter sounds like this, and I don't think, well, no, it might be able to. But I still think this one here has a higher pitched sound profile, and again, looks and stuff too matter, so pick whichever one you kind of like more there. I sort of actually prefer this project over the Neo, but the Neo wins in value. Like, it's just such a good value. The Tofu TKL is also unique. The Tofu, I don't know where it falls into this. I feel like the Tofu is kind of it's the good all-arounder with a decent price point. They did a bunch of fixes to make it sound real good. Like, I like the Tofu. I almost feel like it's kind of on the same level as everything else. Like, it's a solid, safe choice. This is still softer than the Tofu. This is still... Oh, actually, I don't know. I think you can get the Tofu to sound this bright. This is definitely softer. What's nice, too, is this is a good all-around board right out of the box so far. Very minor things I would have done different. Like, for example, I still... As much as it doesn't sound bad here in the gaskets, I don't like the mounting point underneath the spacebar still. I still think for top mount, this is going to sound like ass. I think for this board too, some of that fun styling on the inside could have been also brought to the back of the keyboard, the bottom of it, is what it is. And then also the screws. Just make them magnetic. It's such a small thing I'm complaining about, but please, just make them magnetic at this point here. But nice. It's nice overall. It's a great keyboard. $330 is very fair for this. Looks way more expensive than it is too. Bro thinks, excuse me. Alright. That really concludes the Syrin TKL. Oh, I also don't love the PVD on the bottom. I think if you're gonna buy this, don't buy the PVD version. I think the PVD version's a skip. Just don't buy it. Oh, let's check VIA. Yeah, you're right. Let's check VIA. Oh. Let's see. Does this load up right away? It doesn't load out of the box. This still could change closer to release, but no, it doesn't load into VIA. Let's check Vial. No. It still could be loaded up. It's a prototype. There's still lots of time for that to happen. I have more faith because this is not a wireless board, but as of right now, it doesn't load into anything. So take that as what you want. Shaking my head. Shaking my head, dude. Shaking my head. Bye, Josh. Take care, man. Enjoy your Arc Raiders. Get some good loot, bro. Alright. Last thing we need to do today. It just says F2. I got it from Tom, okay? You have the feet, right, Ad? I don't have the feet. We're just gonna put keycaps on it. That's all we're doing. I already built this earlier today. Well, I finalized building this earlier today. What am I putting on this? Can I just put something random? I don't want to put gray. Means I have to take it off the other. Wait, Ad, do you want to hear how it sounds, or can I put something really random that I'm not sure how it'll sound? Can I do something like stupid random on this? Sounds count? I want to hear how it sounds. Okay, if that's the case, this is still ABS and sounds really good. Can I use this set? I don't care what color it is. I've been itching to put this set on something. It might look like shit though. It's still ABS, it sounds real good. Actually, what other things do I have before I commit to this? If you want to go crazy for it, no. If you want to hear how it sounds, then we're gonna do that. Actually, you know what? I can do this might. Dude, fuck this. I'm doing Serica. Serica sounds more fun. Yeah, that's Dreaming Girl or something. I don't remember what it was. Serica might go crazy on this. It's kind of like Greg, but not Greg. Put the purple on, Coward. I don't wanna. Oh shit. I remember I don't know where my Serica spacebar is. I'm not using Serica anymore. I took it off and put it on a random board and then forgot what board I put it on. Fuck it, we're doing really random set. I'm going back to this one, bro. Because I do this thing where I get distracted and then I go reach for a random spacebar in my collection of stuff and then I grab it and then I just forget where I put it. That is the reasoning. This will look like crap, but you know what? I don't think Ad wants Greg. I think I troll him enough. Let me find a better way to do this. I mean, honestly, it's not that bad. Honestly, that's not as bad as I thought it would be. It's horrendous. Is it? I don't think so. Wait, chat, let Alex cook first? Optimus Prime? No, bro. It is a very loud contrast, I agree. This would look really good with just like a, I don't know, all black set, I feel. I actually don't mind this. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Laser, yeah. It really does remind me of that. American themed board. Do you want it to be? It could be if you want it to be. it's not bad. Honestly, I don't hate this. I really, truthfully do not hate this. Can we take time to appreciate JTK trays? Yes, I have like 4 JTK sets, and all of them come in these beautiful trays. Shout out these beautiful trays. GMK could never. I understand they have to ship you potato trays, but they still like could never. I really don't hate this, guys. I actually think this looks pretty good. Maybe it's because it has like a purple subtle hue to it. I'm gonna turn into a truck now. The C doesn't go here. Okay. Jurg wants to turn into a truck. I don't know what he's saying, to be honest. You're also halfway finished? But yeah, but I can envision it, you know? I'm picking up the vision here. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Do I need anything else on this? Yeah, let's just grab all the ones I need from this first. GMK Canada would have looked fire on this, huh? This is not the right profile for that. Arrow keys. Control. What else do I need from this row? Nothing. This can get packed up. There we go. Can you play some Horizon low files? What's that? I forgot the spacebar. I know. Is this just not have alt? Oh, they're up there. I missed it. Alright. My bad. And delete. Where's delete? You just randomly have them over here. Oh, this is the delete we need. Is it? Yeah. Perfect. Random spots for some of these things. I don't hate this, guys. Honestly, I thought this would be a lot worse than it was. Or it is. This is actually not that bad. It's loud, for sure. Would I do this for a personal build? Probably not. But honestly, this is not that bad of a like colorway. Oh, bring me the horizon. Am I able to stream that though? So these are unlubed cherries. They're just spring swapped apparently. I think it sounds nice overall. It's weird, like, I think if it had lube, it might be a bit more bassy. You can tell there's no lube though. What do you think, Ad? They're definitely way scratchier. Ad is outside. Yeah, Ad for like every week was like, Alex, the switches will get done. The switches, and then he just said, I did them. And then I opened them up as I was putting them in the board, and I was like, did you lube them? He's like, no. He's like, I didn't. And I was like, okay, do you want me to? He's like, no, let's do unlubed. I said, okay, let's do it. Honestly, this sounds good. For unlubed cherry switches that have just been spring swapped, this is pretty good. I'm shocked. I've never done unlubed cherry switches before. And these will age a bit different. I don't think these were filmed either. So this will age a bit differently too. Like this will probably get a little bit smoother in time. Simply because it'll wear in and, you know, break in. So, cool. And I promised you guys I'd do this one more time. God, there's a lot of keyboards on my desk right now. Well, that's it. That's pretty much the stream. It's funny that the Scuff Proto already sounds better than your plateless corn. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Actually, it looks pretty fun in this like really raw aluminum, but definitely not how it's going to stay forever. It also has some like really funky edges on this prototype. Cherry lip? We have a cherry lip on this, yeah. I think we ended up making the cherry lip slightly bigger. Oh, I wasn't really supposed to tell you guys anything about the final, but yes. I think it's ended up being slightly bigger and a little bit more refined. Also, I think on this particular one, we ended up having a really sharp corner here, which we ended up taking out. Not that it mattered too much, but it's a pretty cool prototype. Perfect set for this raw look. Yeah, I thought it was pretty fun. Is it 7000 series aluminum top? I have no clue. Bull dealt with that. What is this board? No name yet. Well, it has a name, but I can't tell you guys the name yet. But as of right now, it is just... Ooh, my stomach's growling. It is just an unnamed, very early prototype from me and Bull. Very, very, very early. So we are making this 60, and there'll be some stuff inside that I think you guys will end up liking. But yeah, it's really cool so far. We're really, really happy with it. And then a lot of design changes, I would say, for the final iteration. Here, I'll just show you guys the side profile too. This is changing sort of slightly. But it's supposed to be a bit more of an industrial look overall. Hence the visible screws. We're going to put a lot of like really awesome visible hardware, which you guys can see. But it has a slight manta look for this particular prototype, which will sort of change. Bubble feet, yes. We're not going to do anything but. Alright though, guys. That's pretty much the stream. Let's go find someone to raid. If you guys were interested in the Syrin TKL, good stuff. Really enjoyed it. Insane board. Wait. What's up, Weesh? That thing that dude said? What happened? What am I doing? Oh shit. Oh shit. Where am I? That's crazy that you'd say that? I don't remember now. You said we have to wait? Oh! Yeah, you have to wait. I'm not... That's like literally until it gets released. Or we give you guys the actual name. Alright, let's go find someone to raid. Yeah, I'm not dropping any more info past this. We have nothing else finalized, so it's kind of pointless to tell you guys stuff, but... Let's go raid... I don't know. Who should we raid? Let's go raid my friend Kimchi Queen. She's playing at Maple Story or something. Alright, guys. I will talk to you guys later. Oh, did I not plug this in? Oh, this is set to... this is set to HHKB stuff. I used the other PCB. I'm just typing in slashes right now. Alright, everybody. Talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Say hi to my friend. Oh, God. That's not Control-Z either. I will be online tomorrow, and then Saturday I'll see you guys at the meetup, the Toronto meetup. So, hope you guys have a good one. Love you guys. I'm not muted. Bye, everybody, and see ya. Bye, guys.